Welcome to the Dr. Disaster Daily Show, Space Pirates. Today, I wanted to look at an interview hosted by Fandango that showcased Harrison Ford and Phoebe Waller-Bridge, where they were discussing the upcoming Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Now, I've always enjoyed Harrison Ford interviews because, frankly, the man doesn't give a crap. He generally doesn't take crap from reporters, and he says it like it is. He's a bit of a grumpy old man, and it just gets more and more entertaining as he gets older. And in this interview, a few questions were asked of Harrison that he answered seemingly honestly in what was surely an attempt to make the movie sound interesting, but it really makes the film seem awful to me. Inadvertently, I'm sure. He didn't mean to make it sound awful, it sounded really bad to me. It makes the movie seem desperate and sad, an attempt at a cash grab by Disney with an intellectual property burning a hole in their pocket and not making them money. They don't care that the character is now geriatric and it doesn't make sense for him to be going out and cracking his whip and rocking his fedora and outrunning boulders anymore. They don't care that it doesn't make sense. But let's face it, once Harrison Ford is truly done with this character, the franchise is over. Their money that they invested in this franchise will be gone, though of course most of their money that they spent, they probably considered it money spent on Star Wars. That's what they were really investing in. But once Harrison Ford is truly done with this character, the franchise is over. Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones. Let me know in the comment section, however, is there any other actor in your opinion who could ever take over for Harrison in the role of the iconic Indiana Jones? My vote, of course, is no, but unfortunately for Disney, this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indie film with Harrison Ford may not end up making them any money at all. As you know, the critic reviews of this film have been harsh. And this interview is one more piece of evidence that Disney most likely won't outrun the giant boulder that is their budget. They'll end up squashed under it. Alright, without further ado, let's take a look at a couple of the questions that the reporter lady from Fandango asked Indiana Jones star Harrison Ford and Phoebe Waller-Bridge and see what they have to say.
I haven't seen the film, obviously. I've seen a trailer where you have a line where you say those days have come and gone in terms of your adventure. It seems like maybe he's been a little bit heavy on the academia, a little light on the adventure in the past 10 years. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think he has been teaching for however many years. He's a bit dispirited with teaching. His students are not keen on archaeology necessarily. And they're kind of loafing through his classes, and I suppose he is as well. And he is now forced to retire by I suppose, the rules at Hunter College, and they're bringing somebody else in to be the head of the archaeology department. And he has no real future in mind for himself.
Wow.
Shut up! Oh my God, I don't care!
I'm sorry, guys, but that just seems really sad. It seems really sad. He has no future for himself planned. I mean, it sounds to me, they say that the number one killer of old people is retirement, and I'm not interested in seeing Indiana Jones wither away and essentially die right in front of me. like some sad old husk of himself. I'm not interested in seeing him, I don't know, just wither away. It's not fun. We avoid, let's face it, all of us, we avoid nursing homes because it saddens us to see old folks lying around and being waited on by younger people because they can't get up and take a piss for themselves. I don't want to see this character who is so vibrant and strong and brave and all these things. I don't want to see him not have those qualities anymore. Why would I want to see that? I mean, I know that he's actually, he moves around and he's going to have some kind of an adventure in this thing. I know that it won't be as sad as all that, but it's essentially the same kind of thing. It's that same impulse that keeps me from wanting to be at the nursing home. This is just real talk here, though. It's nobody enjoys being in the place. It's very depressing. So with that in mind, why the hell would I subject myself to this? But in any event, let's take a look at another question here.
Can you talk about revisiting that character and any joy that you found in that?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's great joy in playing the character. I'm familiar with the character. I've enjoyed playing the character. I've had great writing to support the character's behavior and the sense of who he is. But now we're taking him into the twilight of his life and his career. We're seeing him not so strong, not so brave, not so attentive, but about to go on a grand adventure with a very fascinating set of compatriots and adversaries.
This is the worst.
Not so brave, not so strong, not so attentive. Well, just kind of going along with what I was just talking about, why in the bloody hell would I want to see an Indiana Jones who isn't brave, who isn't strong, and who isn't attentive? That's literally who he is as a character. And I understand that, as people get older, they change. As people get older, they might lose some of what made them what they are, especially in the twilight of their life. But why would I want to see it?
You know what happened to Fonzie and Vinnie Barbarino? Their shows got canceled. Because no one wants to see a 50-year-old guy hitting on chicks.
Why would I want to see it? And if he has changed like that, then how can you justify putting him in this adventure and making us believe that he is going to come out on top and that he even has a chance? I mean, let's just face it. Some of the stuff that he was doing, it's a young man's game. It is not for an older person. You can't be fighting against the 1930s and 40s Germans, fighting people who are trying to rip your heart out of your chest. And you can't do that as a geriatric in the nursing home. This is not very cool. And actually, it makes me wonder, we've got a not so brave, not so strong Indiana Jones. Are they going to give that personality trait to Phoebe Waller-Bridge? Is her character, Helena, I think her name is in the movie, is she going to be the one with the bravery and the strength and the attentiveness? If Disney's track record on this stuff is anything to go by, then yes, the answer is yes, she will be the one that has all of these admirable traits that we've come to expect from Indiana Jones. She will be the one to basically carry the torch in this particular film. I don't know that for sure, but I just have that feeling in my gut. They've gone ahead and lost my trust in them. They've made me jaded. They've made me not trust anything that they do, and I believe that they will gut one of my favorite all-time characters in cinema right in front of me, essentially make me watch him die, and I just don't want to do that. Indiana Jones was always, I don't know, kind of this vibrant character. He was the epitome of bravery and strength, and to make me watch him die, it's too depressing to even want to watch. So, yeah, not gonna happen, guys. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna go, and I strongly suggest that you avoid this as well. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.